Hi, I'm Rev Al Sharpton, president of National Action Network. Let me say at the outset that my prayers and sincere condolences go to the family of Roger Fortson. It is they that will have to bear this pain, this gap in their soul that will never be filled because of the loss of their son, their brother, their cousin, their nephew, their loved ones. To many of us, it is an issue. To them, it is personal. And let us not go ahead of the family and leave them in the backdrop of our activism, but in the forefront of how human lives are valuable and should not be expendable under any circumstances. Here's a young man in the military, serving his country, in his own home, killed by law enforcement that is paid to protect him. You couldn't have gotten a better picture-perfect person as an example of how you do not go over the line and violate the law and violate human rights and human dignity than Roger. Roger was a symbol of what is the best in our community. His family produced something that we as parents and grandparents dream of, and he was taken away because some law enforcement person felt that he could behave in a deadly manner against Roger that I would suggest he would not do in another community. I wanted to be there with you today. I talked to my friend and brother, one of the most esteemed pastors and preachers in this country, Reverend Jamal Harrison Bryant, and told him I just couldn't make flights work. And I want you to know that I will be standing shoulder to shoulder with Reverend Bryant as we go forth seeking justice, as we know this could be any one of our kids. I want the family to know that we will be present and we will be consistent long after the cameras are gone. There's not a case National Action Network and I fight that we don't stay with years later. I spend time now on Mother's Day, on holidays, talking with families and seeing what their needs are, years that we fought 20, 30 years ago. So I make that commitment to this family. I also commit to Reverend Bryant, who has come in that prophetic tradition that whatever you need from National Action Network and myself, I'll be there. And to the Attorney General of Black America, I've been on this journey a long time fighting for social justice. I've not met one more gallant, more courageous, and with more integrity than the Attorney General of Black America, Ben Crump. And Ben, you know, if you just make a call or a text, I'm there to do whatever is necessary, and National Action Network is there. I want to say to those that have gathered for this service that Roger is a victim of the visuals in America are based on what you see. You have the right to respond to differently. So if you see a black man in his own home, you have the right to shoot first and ask questions later. He is a victim of those that would never have done that to a military man in another community. He, as a young black man, stood up, signed up to fight for this country. The question now is, will the country stand up and fight for him? The family, the mother, is brokenhearted. Do we have, though, a broken system? That is the question. And that is what we intend to get an answer to. So do not think that when the service is in, the struggle ends, as he is laid to rest, we are called to arms. Nonviolent arms, but battle it will be. We're not going to rest till we get justice for Roger. No justice, no peace.